Hi guys, welcome to Veurink's RV Center here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where we've been family owned and operated for 64 years. My name is Parker, and today I'm going to give you a walkthrough video of the Holiday Rambler Endeavor 44H Class A diesel. This is a 44-foot coach with a tag axle. We're going to be going over a lot inside and outside. At any time that you have questions throughout the video, please feel free to give me a call. My number will be at the bottom of the screen throughout the video. Let's get on with the show. This 44H is an absolutely fantastic floor plan. It's going to feature 4 slides. It's going to be powered by a 450 horsepower Cummins engine. It's going to be sitting on Holiday Rambler's Power Bridge chassis, which we'll get into here in a little bit. It is going to be an all-electric coach featuring Aqua hot hydronic diesel heating. We'll get more into that in a little bit as well, but let's take a look at the back of the coach. So starting back here in the master bathroom, we're gonna have our first 2 slides. We're gonna have our king bed here on what would be the driver's side with some storage above and 2 windows across from each other so you can get some nice cross breeze and some ventilation there. Nightstands on both sides with outlets as well and USB ports on both sides. Across from that, we're gonna have some storage, our TV here, which is a really nice size LG TV as well. It's a nice name brand that everybody knows. We're gonna have some storage above here with a nice little countertop here, so if you wanna put some stuff. 6 drawers on that side, 3 more very large drawers here. And then a spot where you're gonna have one of your receivers for your satellite, and then just some extra storage there too. Moving on back, one of my favorite parts of this coach is gonna be the bathroom. You're gonna have an absolutely phenomenal setup here. Your passenger side slide does continue back here, so your slide ends right here. But you're gonna have a lot of nice countertop space, a nice stone cast sink, so solid surface, not gonna be plastic or stainless steel for you. You're gonna have plenty of room to put everything you need to get ready in the morning and ready for bed at night. Plenty of storage too, with 3 drawers on each side. Nice little flip down here, and then some storage under here as well, so if you want to put a wastebasket or something here in the bathroom. Across from that, we're gonna have our shower with a real glass door. This is absolutely solid, but very, very nice layout here. Plenty of room in there, a couple of shelves for your shampoo, conditioner, soap, all that. But plenty of room to move in there, so if you're looking for a bigger shower, this might be the coach for you. And then we're gonna have our foot flush porcelain toilet and everything back here with actually a little storage drawer, or a little flip down rack there, sorry, in the back. And then we're gonna have our walk-in closet, which is very, very well laid out. So I'm gonna open a few things here, and then I'm gonna let producer Molly come on back and take a look at this. So we're gonna have our stackable washer and dryer on the right, storage on the left, with some adjustable shelves and a couple of drawers. And if I close these up, we're gonna have your closet back there. Hanging bar all the way across, a shelf. You're gonna have your 2 extra foldable chairs there for the dinette if you're having some guests or just need more seating. Some nice shelves and stuff back there as well. So here at the midsection of the coach, we're gonna talk about a couple things. First being that this is a bath and a half floor plan. We already showed you the master bathroom, so I wanna show you the half bath here. This is a really well laid out half bath with actually a lot of space and a lot of storage too, and countertop space if you need that for extra room to get ready in the morning and whatnot. Storage on the side of the sink there and below it though. And then as we move on out, we are gonna have a cool little pantry type thing here with about 4 shelves here. But the other nice thing is that you have these pull-out extension drawers here, 2 of them. Holiday Rambler's kind of showing the quality and the way they kind of take a second look at everything as far as the attention to detail and stuff by finishing those fronts. Something like that can mean a lot to some people, just seeing that they are finished and Holiday Rambler taking the time to do that for you. Down here is just going to be your control panel with some fuses and your breaker box there and whatnot too. Across from that, we're going to have a residential double door fridge with a freezer drawer below. Plenty of space to put everything you need and take everything with you there, whether you're full-time it or not. And then we're gonna have Holiday Rambler tries to make this feel like home as much as possible, so they add some beautiful artwork here as well. If you want to take it down and put your own painting up, you can do that too, but it's something they're trying to give you a little more of that at-home feel for you, which is really nice. So right here we're gonna have our dinette table with our 2 chairs, and this table will extend out for you. To give you some more room, there is a latch down here. That'll extend out for you, and like I said, you have 2 extra foldable chairs in the back too, so if you need some extra seating, plenty of countertop space there, so if you need a home away from home office, you have that option here. You are gonna have a nice little flip down kind of computer desk drawer here if you'd like to use that, but plenty of space here as you have storage all the way below with adjustable shelves, storage all the way up here. A huge window for some great view here if you're next to a lake or anything like that, you have that as well. And then moving on up here, we're gonna have, again, another big window next to our entertainment center with our, not necessarily recliner, but it is gonna be a recliner. Single chair here for you. This is not bolted to the ground, so you can take it out, move it around if you want some extra space. Nice big window here. Huge living room TV here. One nice feature that Holiday Rambler actually gives you with this is the capability of cycling through your cameras. So if you put it on here, there's a certain input they can go to, and there's a little switch down here where you can actually flip through all 3 cameras. Just kind of keep an eye on the coach, keep around it here. If somebody is knocking on the door, you weren't expecting any visitors, you can kind of take a look at who it is first. You're gonna have storage above here. You're gonna have your sound bar below, and you're gonna have a fireplace down here too. That can be a lifesaver sometimes as far as if it is chilly out and you don't want to necessarily kick on your furnace, which we'll get to in a minute, but that is gonna put out some heat for you, and it does kick out right away. Across from that, we have a little bit of a unique design where we have a 3-seat recliner theater seating type setup here with some nice cup holders in the middle here that are going to be lit up, and they're actually going to have USB ports on the side here too, so if you want to plug in some electronics, you can do that. And you're going to have flip out trays here too underneath, so every single armrest will have that for you, and then every single armrest should have some storage in between both of them as well. Nice big window back here again. This coach is going to give you a lot of natural light. With having 4 slides, they're able to put more windows in here than typically on a full wall slide unit. Moving towards the back here, we're gonna have our kitchen setup, which is really well laid out. A lot of storage, a lot of countertop space, and just a lot of usability for you too. You're gonna have some storage up here, which is gonna be an adjustable shelf. Next to our convection microwave stainless steel. Moving back, we're gonna have more storage again with adjustable shelf. Almost every shelf in here is adjustable, so you can kind of lay it out the way that you want it, plan out where you want to put things and stuff like that. Holiday Rambler does a good job of keeping you guys in mind when they're doing that. Down below here, we're gonna have a real tile backsplash, which is absolutely gorgeous. A ton of countertop space, solid surface. We're gonna have a high-rise faucet here, kind of like a Moen style if you have that in your home, with a pull-down sprayer as well. Solid surface sink covers too. These are absolutely good quality and thick. And then we're gonna have our stone cast sink, which is gonna be a solid surface sink. So it's gonna be different than your stainless steel or your plastic. It's gonna be a little more durable, last you longer, and look a little nicer too. We're gonna have our induction electric cooktop. This is an all electric coach. So if you're not familiar with that, please give me a call. I'd be more than happy to go over all that with you. Countertop space all along here. A nice extension here for the countertop, which is very easy to pull out and put into. One thing that I love though is that Holiday Rambler actually makes these 3 here drawers, and they're full extension drawers too. All the way. So you have plenty of space, plenty of options on where you want to put things. A lot of manufacturers make these look like drawers and then not actually make them drawers, or they make them very, very shallow. These are gonna be nice full extension for you. And then we're gonna have our dishwasher down below here. So if you're looking for a dishwasher, this unit's gonna have it for you. Very nice option. Makes it a little easier for you when you're cleaning up after dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever it is. And then you're gonna have another full extension drawer down here as well. And then some more storage here. Holiday Rambler already takes care of your trash can for you, gives you this. This section here is actually really deep too, so again, you can kind of plan out where you want to put stuff, whether it's going to be dish soap and stuff like that. And then you're going to have this little flip down here for sponges and whatnot too. And then an extra little storage spot there. So here in your dash area setup, Holiday Rambler does an absolutely spectacular job at laying this out for you. They've added a few new things than they previously had in their dash setups. Starting with the smart wheel, this is gonna be the same where you have your brights, you have your cruise control set up here, your ICC lights, and then your windshield wiper control and everything here. But everything else is a little bit different, where the accessibility, the way they put the cameras they put on, and the screens for you. Starting on the left here, we're gonna have our auto leveling system here. Very easy to reach. We're gonna have our gear shifter and everything here with our Allison transmission here. We're gonna have our tag dump and then our retarder here and everything as well. Very easy to reach. You're gonna have your mirror control here too. Going up the dash here, we're gonna have our lights controls, fog lights. You can brighten and dim those. We're gonna have our controls for our blinds and shades for the front, and we're gonna have our docking light switch here too. But they moved the cameras, the primary spot for your cameras right here, which is really easy for the driver to see and very nice. So if you're not familiar with this camera setup and you're new to the motorhome scene, just getting into it, what's gonna happen is you have your backup camera, which is always gonna be on now here, which is really an advantage of having a separate camera scene. But you're gonna have side view cameras. So basically what's gonna happen is when I go to hit my left blinker here, it's gonna show me the entire left side of my coach. Now usually their slide would be in so you can see the entire length. Basically what this is doing is taking away that blind spot on the coach. It makes it very easy for you know, in residential areas, if you're turning left or right, you're gonna watch out for joggers, bikers. Makes it easy for merging on the highway too and changing lanes. It makes it just easy all the way around. You do have that signal as well. That's the beeping you hear. So you know it's on, so that way you're not driving with it on all the time. But the other nice thing is this side here. So this is new. This is a much larger screen than we're used to seeing in the motorhomes. What's nice is that you have the camera ability here too, but this is also going to be your radio, your navigation, everything here. So basically, what was nice about this, and one of the first things I noticed was, first off, all the options that you have. This is absolutely phenomenal. Where you can use Gmail on here. You have an internet browser. You have Google. You have Google Plus, Play Store, voice search. You have a lot of cool things on here that they're putting in for you. You got Sirius XM. You got phone. You got streaming. Obviously your radio, iPod, and then you're gonna have your camera setups too. But what's nice is no matter where you're at in here, if I hit my right blinker, it's gonna show up on here too. So not only do you have the one camera set up here, but you have it on a bigger screen here too. And you can have this set up on your cameras all the time if you'd like, and you can choose between your left and right. Basically, you're just gonna find where the camera button is, which will go back here. And it was right here for us, so cameras. And we can choose left, right, or rear. So if you wanna have it on the rear and hit your left blinker, it's still gonna go back to that, but you still have that option. It still makes it a lot easier for you. This is a DVD player and CD radio, or CD player for you too. You do have some aux cables and USB ports here as well. So basically that's just gonna flip out for you, and then you have an aux cable and a USB port there too. But very easy to use radio, and then we're gonna have our regular setups here. One cool thing is that you have a keyless entry where you can lock your door and unlock it all from this switch right here too. And then we're gonna have our air conditioner and heat set up there as well. So one thing I forgot to mention in an earlier walkthrough is our multiplex panel and our multiplex system in general. Instead of having your normal toggle switches or rocket switches, whatever you like to call them, you're gonna have a more developed system and a lot better system as well, and a lot more convenient. Basically, the multiplex system is gonna be controlled mainly through here, and then throughout the coach, you're gonna have different panels. They're gonna have things like all lights on and off. You're gonna have separate lighting switches for whatever section of the coach you're in. You'll see those throughout, but here's gonna be your main control. So basically what this is everything in one little panel here. You can control your Aqua hot, you can check your tank levels here, you can check the power and stuff, making sure you get enough power coming to the coach, your AC and your DC, and then you can control your climate here too, for your front, mid, and rear, whether it's gonna be the furnace, AC and whatnot. But then you have lights here too. You can have entry, living, rear, and then we can do all of your vents here too, whether it's in the rear bath, half bath, or in the living room. And then you have settings here too, where you can set stuff for like the generator and your auto gen set. You can take control of all that here. One thing I want to talk about real quick is the Aqua hot. If you're not familiar with the Aqua hot, please give me a call. I'd love to go over it with you. It's a really nice system. It's an expensive system too, but it makes this coach all electric, and I'd love to go over more of that with you. I'll talk more about that on the outside. If you have any questions on the multiplex panel or anything like that, or how that multiplex system works, give me a call as well. All right, so on the exterior here of the 44H, we're gonna be going over it a lot. I'm gonna go over the chassis, engine, construction, and then just the way the Holiday Rambler is different and some different things that they do. First, I want to start here at the patio area. They give you a really nice sized patio space with a huge awning here. They put the awning on the slide, so that way, instead of going over top of the slide, so it's not taking away any of your patio space. You do have an LED light strip underneath the awning. It's just not on right now, but you do have that as well. And then a nice, huge TV here too. So if you want to watch a football game outside, if you're camping during the 4th of July or something like that and want to watch the parade, you can do that as well. One thing I want to talk about is Holiday Rambler's body paint. They use a Sickens brand body paint. So if you're not familiar with that, It's a very high-end, very high-quality paint. They use the same kind of paint on like Mercedes-Benz luxury cars and everything too. But the paint's absolutely perfect. You're not going to be feeling the different levels of clear coat. They do a very, very nice job with that. And then down below, we're going to have our compartments and our storage compartments here. A couple things I want to talk about on that. A lot of this is due to the chassis and the way that they build their own custom chassis. I'm going to start with the slide trays here first though. You're going to have two slide trays on, two different compartments. Both of these are going to be full length slides, so you can actually put them out on this side or on the other side, kind of plan out where you want to put things and whatnot. They're very easy to put out. You're going to have a little yellow latch here. That you're going to pull. And it's going to slide out for you. This is just your rock guard. We still have to put that on the back, but that is your rock guard down below, so it's already mud flap, whatever you'd like to call it. But that's going to be a nice option there for you too, making it very easy to get things in and out. One thing, if you can notice, actually we'll do this back here. If you look in the compartments themselves, you're going to notice kind of a, not so much carpet, but a white honeycomb kind of fiberglass material. Basically what that is it is called Citadel. It is an insulated material that's actually about the same insulation as like a styrofoam cup full of coffee. So it's giving you extra insulation down below, so if you do full time it or if you're in colder temperatures, very easy to clean, very easy to take care of, and it looks really nice too, and it's not that carpet, so it's going to stay nicer for you over time. They do that because they do their own custom chassis. So what Holiday Rambler does, from the wheelbase front and the wheelbase back, it's a Freightliner chassis. What they do is when they send it to Holiday Rambler, they send it in a kind of a midsection piece that's actually taken out and sent back to Freightliner. Holiday Rambler drops in their own Power Bridge chassis, which has a lot of benefits to it. For more questions on that, please give me a call. I'd love to go over all that with you. I just don't have time in the video to do all that. So give me a call on that. Moving towards the back here, we're gonna have a kind of a unique compartment here, which a lot of my customers call their tool shed, where they'll actually hang a bunch of their tools and they take them with them. This is actually your fresh water tank sitting back behind here. So you have a fill here if you want to fill your tank there, but some nice holes so you can kind of hang stuff up if you do take those tools and whatnot with you. Moving on towards the back here. Just more compartments. A lot of electrical. I just kind of want to show you guys where everything is. Here we're going to have our inverter and one of our disconnects as well, so if you need to shut that off, but that'll be your access to your inverter. Heading towards the back, we're gonna have our 450 horsepower ISL 8.9 liter Cummins engine with about 1250 pounds worth of torque, so plenty enough to take with you. 10,000 pound towing capacity. Towards the back here, we're gonna find our coach batteries and then our chassis batteries all in the same location as well. Very easy to access. You're gonna have 6 total coach batteries and 2 chassis batteries, with the final 2 coach batteries being here next to our DEF fill. Very easy to access, very easy to get to for that. And then moving on up here, we are gonna have our power cord and our water hose there too. Both of those are gonna be on power reels, so no more manually cranking those in. You're gonna have just a switch and those are gonna fire right in for you. And then we're gonna have our convenience center here, or a water bay, whichever you like to call it, where you can have your hot water drain, your cold water drain, your black tank flush, your city water outlet, and all that. And you're actually gonna have your fresh water tank drain there as well. And you have a water pump switch here and a water pump switch inside, and another access actually for your fresh water tank fill, so you can do it on either side too. This is gonna be the other side of that slide tray for you. And then here, we're actually gonna have our Aqua system, which is what I want to get to. So the Aqua is a really unique system. If you're not familiar with it, give me a call, I can go over more with it. Basically what it is, it's making your coach all electric, meaning it's taking out any chance of having propane. So there's absolutely no propane on this unit. It's a hydronic heating system that's gonna be running off the diesel fuel. So you have a little bit of a larger fuel tank on this, which is gonna be 150 gallons, because this is gonna be drawing off your fuel tank. It doesn't draw that much from it, but it's gonna be your hot water, it's gonna be your heating source. It's gonna be pretty much everything that a propane system would do, but Aqua Hot, and a lot more efficient, a lot more reliable, and a lot more usable and user-friendly too. So for more questions on that, give me a call, but it's a very nice system to have, very convenient too. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch my walkthrough video of the Holiday Rambler Endeavor 44H Class A diesel. If you have questions about the coach, the floor plan, Holiday Rambler in general, or Veurink's RV Center in general, please give me a call. I'll be more than happy to walk you through everything, kind of let you know how we, or what we do to take care of you guys as customers when buying from us as well, and being a part of the Veurink's RV family. We went over a lot. There were some things I just didn't have time to go over, like the construction. Holiday Rambler does a very, very nice job with that. So if that's important to you, please give me a call. Love to go over all that with you as well. If you currently have a coach that you're interested in trading in or seeing what the value is of it, give me a call as well. We are in need of used trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes right now. We'll take anything on trade, boats, motorcycles, trucks, anything that works for you. Give me a call and let's see what we can do for you. Thanks, guys.